What's up, people? Welcome back to Red Devil Circle. I just want to come and give us a quick news because it's been, I wouldn't say chaotic, but just a whole series and domino effect of news on the midfield target being the priority, and it's very certain that that's our priority going into the summer. But we still have January to get through. Sorry if this is a bit shaky because I'm just trying to make this video without my camera stand at the moment. So we're just gonna fly through it. So in the past 24 hours, obviously Fabricio came out with the first um, pinpoint on the fact that we are making midfield our priority. I mean, that has been obvious for everyone to see, and it's not far fetched. Though it's not rocket science to understand that we need a midfield. And according to Fabricio Elliot Anderson, I think that's how you say his name. He is at the top of our list of priority targets, and the guy is flying high. So I am not opposed to that fact, but we do need something in January. So this is where it gets interesting for Amarim, and this is also where it gets interesting for us because we're gonna have to be the ones watching the shit show every time, and the midfield getting ran through. So this is another news I found interesting. Obviously, following Fabrizio's post, people like Laurie Whitwell and Mark Ogden have come out with their own stuff. So according to Mark Ogden, I'm just gonna give you a summary of what he said. If Manchester United can unlock some funds, we would be able to go for one of our key midfield targets, which is one of Anderson or Adam Wharton or Baleba or Stiller. And he's gone on to say, however, Stiller is the likely one, the most likely affordable one that we can go for in January. So that is where it gets interesting. Um, I don't see that we'll be able to go for someone like Elliot Anderson or Baleba. But if we can go for Stiller, that's where it gets interesting. But the way he said it is not like he's saying that we're gonna go for Angelo Stiller. He's just saying that's the likely option. So right there, that's guesswork or trying to anticipate what the hierarchy or the board in charge of transfers will be doing there. So um, it's it's not for sure that we're gonna go for that player. So I'm not gonna give us any hope for January. That's what I'm getting for this from this news. But I also want to touch on something quickly that Laurie Whitwell has come out with as well, which I found really interesting about other positions. I keep getting my mic away from my face. 1 second. Okay, so according to Laurie Whitwell, center back will also be on the agenda for Ruben Amorim, and he has also mentioned his desire to pick an attacking left wing back who plays with his right foot. So that takes me back to this Antoine Semenyo news that we've been hearing for a few days now. Although Fabricio had said about 24 hours ago that we're not necessarily pushing for Semenyo, he's just someone that the board appreciates because we're going to face competition from the likes of Liverpool. But it's interesting because you can kind of put two and two together. Because if Semenyo can do what the likes of Cunha and Mbuemo did and say that he wants to come to Manchester United, it could be an option. But so far, the wingbacks we've been linked to, I've not heard any other. I've heard Nathaniel Brown, which is he's left-footed, and he's in with Amorim being likely to favor move for a Premier League proven player. I've not really heard a lot of people who play on the left side and can play with the and a natural right-footed. So I'm trying to say. So he's looking for a similar profile to Ahmad, who plays on the right, but he's a left-footer. So it's interesting what he's trying to cook up here with the formation and with the playing style, because I would have thought he wants someone who plays with their left foot to be on the left side. But yeah, I find this very interesting. But I'm going off a tangent here. I'm just going on and on. But the big news is that the midfield overhaul it's likely going to be in the summer, which is a bit disappointing. But there's also some follow-up news saying that if opportunity arises, we will be going for a midfielder in January. And so far, we've heard of Joao Gomez, but some latest news coming out is that we're not really looking to commit to something long term. So I don't believe Joao Gomez would be a serious consideration, especially because Wolves are trying to sell him. Like they're not trying to loan for January. If they want to go for, if you want to buy Joao Gomez or Joao Gomez, I don't know how you say that. It will have to be something long term. You have to pay the 40 something million price, and it's looking like Manchester United are not willing at the moment to commit something like that for January. So that is not looking likely. I'm not sure what the source is. Let me see if I can try to find it here for you all before I sign out. So, um, okay, yes. Laurie Whitwell as well. He's on one today. Yeah. He's not anticipating that we'll be in talks for Joao Gomez. As United are looking for a low cost signing and opportunities for low cost signing. Yeah. So that's the news for today, guys. But the midfield is United's priority, and that's the big takeaway. And opportunity for funds might open something in January, which is absolutely disgusting because you can't leave Amarim to go through the rest of the season without a midfield. What is there about the opportunity? Go get us a midfield in January. Raise the funds. I don't care how you do it. I don't care if you go online and start selling. I don't know. Sell what you have to do. And we need this. We definitely need this. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.